Watch these severe, violent images captured from 8 different angles recorded by King County Metro Transit. This crash on South Jackson Street starts with the driver of the white car moving right in the path of the bus. When the two collide, the car bounces off the bus and spins out on the street. Now watch what happens next. The bus goes flying into a building with dozens of teenagers inside skateboarding. You see them running for safety.
It's definitely been pretty traumatic.
And when you watch the video, I mean, how do you react to it?
Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest thing is just being super grateful that no one was injured.
Finn Bradbury tells me the teenagers were participating in one of Skate Like a Girl's free programs that night. It does not exist right now. Their space boarded up, unusable after this horrific crash. Has Metro Transit reached out to you? I mean, what is that relationship like?
Yeah, so we've been working with Metro. It's been challenging.
I asked Metro Transit what they're doing to help this nonprofit. Sean Hawks responded, telling me Metro has been looking to find ways to support the group's near-term needs, but a permanent home has not yet been identified.
And our biggest goal is for us to get programming back.
But to do that, they definitely need a new space. So here's part of their wish list. They're looking for 4,000 square feet, 15-foot ceilings, accessible parking, heat, and a bathroom. Plus, ideally, they would really like to stay here in the Central District or in South Seattle. Denise Whitaker, KOMO News.
A $500 parking ticket? That's up for a vote from the Lakewood City Council.
Should parking fines be increased?
Yeah. We met Jen and Dawn at Lake City Perk Espresso on Washington Boulevard. They think a move to increase fines for illegally parking might work, but only for a certain kind of person.
Do you think that's going to make a difference?
For the honest people, it will.
No,
but for the
others,
others,
For the not honest people?
they're not gonna. Just gonna
They're
throw
gonna
away that ticket like they do with everything else.
Currently, fines range between $20 and $250. The most recent version of the ordinance looks to increase that to $50 for the first violation and $500 for the fourth violation.
So we're still looking for answers from city officials on a couple of questions. How much money has been collected so far on fines, and what areas in Lakewood have the most problems?
One spot pointed out to us by those who work in town was Lake City Boulevard, where homeowners there say illegal parking in the summer is a big problem. However, while working on this story, we struggled to find anyone parking illegally on sidewalks or elsewhere. The Lakewood Police Department would enforce fines. Generally, they said more people don't pay the fines than people who do. Reporting in Lakewood, Paul Rivera, KOMO News.
January was the first time that we've lost money in a very, very long time since COVID.
Spice Walla prides itself on providing authentic Indian cuisine across Seattle. But the owners say the new minimum wage law for app-based workers that adds a fee to every Seattle delivery is devastating their bottom line.
Third-party delivery vendors are about 30% of our business right now, and we've seen a 30% decline in that business. I think customers are just not willing to pay the extra $5 on each order.
The Seattle Rideshare Drivers Association says the impacts of the new law are being felt out of Seattle, too.
I have some drivers who are altogether just stopped delivering in Seattle.
A DoorDash spokesperson explains customers outside Seattle could also be charged the $5 if the delivery comes from Seattle. We wanted to check this out for ourselves. Even though we are in Tukwila right now, you can see for our order, we are still being charged the $5 Seattle regulatory response fee because we ordered from a Seattle restaurant. DoorDash driver Ariana Riley claims she does not get any extra income from those deliveries.
Only if I work within Seattle city limits am I paid under the new pay law, but they're still charging customers like Snohomish and Thurston County $5.
In response, DoorDash explains that's because Seattle's wage laws only apply to work within Seattle. The company, which has been outspoken against the ordinance, goes on to say that since the law was enacted, Seattle customers have placed 30,000 fewer orders, that Seattle businesses missed out on more than $1 million in revenue, and Dashers are getting far fewer trips.
The new legislation is not working for us. It's not helping us at all.
Reporting in Tukwila, Jackie Kent, KOMO News.